Lisa, as community director in Wekweètì, one of the projects that you're working on right now is a fish camp. Tell me what some of the plans are for that.
Well, right now we're in the process of just planning and just going over the budget of how much we're going to be allocating towards the fish camp and the posters and everything. Just before we do the fish camp, we would just go over the logistics part of the planning.
So we're still in the early stages of the planning.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, and I understand as well. So in the past, the fish camp has kind of been moving around to different locations, but you're doing something different with this particular fish camp. Tell me what you're doing.
Well, we hosted the 2 camps at the fish camp originally that was set up to be the fish camp, and we hosted it in the 2 years we hosted it at the culture camp, just because we started in the late fall and it wasn't really ideally to go there with the boat. So it's just like the only way to get there is by boat. So we're thinking about building like a fish camp there, like a permanently one, so that way we're able to host like other on the land programs there throughout the whole year, so we can continue doing our culturally activities there.
So it would be like a permanent fish camp instead of one that kind of pops up every year.
Yes, it will be. Yeah.
Like permanent structure. So tell me what's going on. I understand there's someone in town right now who's kind of starting the process of building that permanent space. What's he been doing?
Well, I just hired him this year to kind of lead the cabin, the making. And so he's just here doing a pre-inspection to see like what kind of materials we need and the location of the cabin. We already have 2 cabins that was built. It was a kitchen cabin, but we haven't done the cabin originally yet. So I was asking him because he has experience and background like in those areas. So I reached out to him and he was willing to come out here to do all that. And so he's here doing that now.
That's really exciting. I mean, I think people across the north know what goes on at a fish camp, but maybe just explain to us what people actually do at a fish camp.
Well, when we set up the fish camp, like there's a setup, like because we have to set up camps, like the tent and the fireplace and like, where the gathering is going to be happening and everything. So we usually just like start the planning and we do that. We haul everything that we need there and we have everybody set up camp there for like about 10 days at least. And so they would just like do like the fishing, like prepping, set up nets. They're just like, they would do more of like what they need, so that way they don't like commute back and forth to the community. So they would do like a lot of talking about who's going to be doing what and those type of stuff. We have youth elders involved in this type of fish camp, so that way they're able to provide like guidance to us when we do our fish camp.
What difference will it make for the community to have a permanent space, so they're not coming every year and having to set everything up? Instead, they can just go. It's like a, like a house, a turnkey house.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Then so with the cabins, like it's going to be there like throughout the whole year. So we don't have to do more work of setting it up and taking it down and bringing everything back to the community. Everything like whatever that we're purchasing that we can have at the camp will be there. So it's just somebody like, it's just not just for fish camp. It can be used for like throughout the whole year. And other departments can come in and they can utilize that space to do their programs as well.
What are your hopes for this fish camp in terms of its role in culture and keeping culture alive?
Well, it's been happening before me, and so we want to have like to keep our culture alive. That's the reason why we do this fish camp, so that way the kids that are here now, generations, they're able to continue on doing that culture in the future, going forward.
Lisa, merci. Thank you so much for chatting with me.
Thank you.